I'm Dale Tanhart. Welcome back to Fast Friday, Dale, for Daytona weekend. If you think I'm going to do one of those walking videos that's trending on social media, it's 183 degrees right now in Mississippi, so fuck you. But I got 3 bets for you to check out for Daytona. The Coke Zero Sugar 400. It will always be the Pepsi 400. And if you disagree with that, fuck you. Honorable mention, Justin Haley. This kid is a Jedi Padawan of air-seeing ability, and I think he's going to have his day soon. Obviously, he won at Daytona in 2019 due to the rain-shortened race, but this guy was so dominant in the Xfinity Series, and eventually he's going to break through. Keep an eye on Justin Haley, 75-1. Number 3 is Eric Jones. I'm keeping my eye on that Jones boy this weekend. It's been an abysmal year. He got hurt at Talladega, and the team Legacy Motor Club has been kind of a disaster when it comes to overall performance, but this is the equalizer. Eric Jones has won before Daytona. He's been so close at winning at Talladega. The guy is an underrated super speedway racer, and I love 40-1 betting on Eric Jones. If you don't love the 40-1, remember there's only 8 Toyotas in the field, and they basically all wrecked each other at Talladega earlier this year. So strength in numbers, Toyota does not have that. You get 8 of them. Eric Jones is 11-1 top Toyota on DraftKings Sportsbook. I think that could be a good bet if you don't want to take the outright. But I love Eric Jones this weekend. He's an underrated super speedway racer, and everyone is going to forget about him. Number 2 is Kyle Busch. Look, it's 20 years to the year of the Great 8 being its greatest with Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 2004. I wish we could replicate some of that energy with KFB. It's been a tough year, but he's got a chance tonight to turn it all around. Or not tonight, but Saturday to turn it all around in that number 8 car. 16-1 outright. I really like that for a guy that's been kind of under the radar as an improved super speedway racer since the beginning of the Gen 7 era, especially since he joined RCR. He won at Talladega. He's knocked on the door of winning a Daytona 500, and he was in that famous 3-wide finish at Atlanta. The guy's running up front, and he's contending for wins in this style of racing. So you can't deny that Kyle Busch, in his position when it comes to the playoffs and having a shot to battle for the championship, may be in some sort of urgency mode, considering this could be his last formidable shot to win before the playoffs start. I love Kyle Busch. KFB, we're knocking on the door at super speedways. Give me Kyle Busch 16-1. And number 1, this is going to be a 2-for-1. Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski. Bet them both. When we come to the super speedways, even Atlanta, I bet on both of these guys every single time. Ryan Blaney 13-1 on FanDuel. Brad Keselowski 15-1 on FanDuel is crazy. For the amount of times you see Brad Keselowski having a shot at the win, whether or not he's leading laps or he's waiting for all the wrecks and then he comes up at the end, he's always in the mix, especially in the Gen 7 era. 2023 Talladega, 2023 Daytona 500, had a shot to win both of those races. Last year he came up and pushed Chris Buescher to the win and finished second. If he doesn't get involved in an accident, you can guarantee that Brad Keselowski is going to be at the front. Shoulda, coulda, woulda won Talladega earlier this year, but with the crazy block by Michael McDowell, ended up finishing second in that race as well. You can look at Atlanta 2022 or 2023, where he gave up the win to Joey Logano on the final lap, final corner. So Brad Keselowski has not gotten the win yet in the Gen 7 era, but he's always there at the end. You got to figure at some point he's going to break through with how often he's running at the front when it matters. And then Ryan Blaney, same type of deal. This guy, he's got the best average finish amongst all active drivers in the last 7 races at super speedways, not even including Atlanta, where he's also had a shot to win a couple different times in the Gen 7 era. But the thing about Ryan Blaney is he runs up front. He leads laps. If he doesn't get wrecked out of the lead, he is always up front, similar to Brad Keselowski, but even better in the Gen 7 era when it comes to dominating. And those Penske Fords are always really good at Daytona and Talladega. And I expect nothing different on Saturday night. Ryan Blaney might be the Pied Piper of super speedway racing alongside Brad Keselowski. Bet on both of these guys, and you're going to have a great shot at the win. We got off the schneid last weekend with Tyler Reddick. Hopefully, we can go 2 in a row. It's Daytona week, baby. Let's have a big one.